Hey guys, welcome back to TPL Season 3. I think this is week 4, if not mistaken. Let me check real quick. Yeah, this is week 4. Sorry I didn't have a video for week 3, just didn't feel like recording. Um, but yeah, so this is week 4, and we're going against the. Oh man. Oh no. We're going against the Atlanta Talonflames. So this should be an interesting team. He has a pretty decent team. Um, with Zygarde being able to just pivot switch, and then he has Salazzle, which just outspeeds my whole entire team and is able to do substitute toxic strat. Um, but yeah, this should be interesting. And he has two physical walls with Duraludon and Aggron, so he's kind of weak on the special side. So let's see. So he brought Zygarde Dog. Oh, that's right. You cannot bring Zygarde 50%. You can only bring Dog form. I forgot about that. So he brought everything except for I think Spiritomb and Cinccino, which makes sense. But he did bring basically everything weak to the special side except for Gallade. So once I KO Gallade, he just falls from the special side, which is good to know. I think I'm gonna lead Regirock. So Regirock is just a good overall lead. Most of his Pokemon are physical attackers. Especially his harder hitting Pokemon are physical attackers. I want to set up rocks. He does have Defog access with Drifblim, but I want to set up rocks because that just screws. Well, that doesn't. Yeah, well, he has Aggron, Duraludon, and Gallade that all resist rock. Oh, and Zygarde. His Salazzle and his Drifloon are going to be taking 25%, which I think is worth more. Plus, Regirock can just body press or Stone Edge everything except for Gallade. So I think that's okay. I'm okay with that. He could just. I need to save Delmies for the Zygarde. Because once Delmies faints, he could just 1,000 arrows everything on my team. It's gonna be a tough matchup for me. I do need to set up Trick Room as soon as possible. And that's his okay, that's his Aggron. Okay, so his Aggron has access to Body Press, Heavy Slam, um, Dragon Tail. I think he gets Breaking Swipe. Does get Stealth Rock. I'm gonna just Body Press here. Um, I don't think setting up. Yeah, there's a Heavy Slam. Yeah, I don't think it's worth setting up a Stealth Rock right now when I could just get rid of his Aggron. Okay, that was close though. That was really close. Okay, so here I'm gonna just set up Stealth Rocks because if he hits me again with Heavy Slam, he just KOs himself. Oh wow, Custom Berry. Interesting. So he does Endeavor. He gets KO'd by the Rocky Helmet. That's smart. That's a very smart play. And I just set up Stealth Rocks. Well, alright, so it looks like my Regirock is gonna go down this coming turn. Um, which kind of sucks, but that's fine. Regirock was just basically here for the Aggron. So you might go to Zygarde 10% with a base 115 speed and 100 attack and just start collecting 1,000 arrows. That's what I think he's gonna go to. Could be wrong. But I feel like that is what he should go into. Okay, no, he goes into Salazzle. It's gonna take Stealth Rock, so it is not it's good to know that it is not it's not heavy duty boots. I'm just gonna Stone Edge. And we know he might sub. No, he knockoffs. Okay, that's fine. I'm actually okay with that. I don't really know what to switch into here. Uh I don't want to take a Stealth Rock. on Jellison. I mean, I don't want to get knockoff on Jellison. I don't want to get knockoff on Dummies. I think Drampa is probably my best play here. And I'm just going to click Dragon Pulse. He might, he might sub. Okay, no, he just knockoffs again. So I think Drampa's going to pick up another KO. I think Drampa should just KO. Flat out KO Salazzle. It is Salazzle at the end of the day. Okay, yeah. So Drampa KO Salazzle. Me not having such spirit, doesn't really matter too much. He's gonna probably go into Duraludon now. He could either go Duraludon or he could go into Zygarde. I do have Savali Fairy, which honestly, I should not have done Savali Fairy. I should have done a different Savali because I already have Fairy with Aromatisse. Yeah, so he does go into his Duraludon. I'm going to switch here into my Aromatisse, and I'm going to set up Trick Room. He might just go for Dragon Move here, or he might go for Flash Cannon. Honestly, I think Flash Cannon would be good. I have to hope he doesn't go for Flash Cannon, because if he does go for Flash Cannon, I'm gonna eat the Babiri Berry, but I get knocked out right afterwards. But let's see, I'm hoping that he goes for a Dragon Move so that Aromatisse gets a free swap in. And he goes for... He does go for the Steel move. Ooh. Dang. That is Specs Duraludon. Okay. Well, that really sucks. The Steel move was obvious. Going into Aromatisse was obvious. But I don't really have much play there. Yeah, that's definitely Specs. For him to be doing that much. Because he's not Life Orbed. I mean, he could be AV. If he swaps out here, then it's Specs. If he stays in, that means he'll be going for a different move, which means he was not Specs. So let's see what he's gonna do. I'm gonna set up Trick Room here because I think even okay, he does swap out, so that means that that Duraludon is choice spec. So I was right. He goes into Gallade, okay, and then I'm going to set up Trick Room, and now I'm in a very positive position. I think I could go into Dummies, but I think I want to do one String Sap on the Gallade. Get back to full, make him -1. He's probably gonna go Leaf Blade here. He could also go knockoff because if I'm not mistaken, Gallade does get knockoff from previous generation from Gen 7 Moo Tutor. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, he Gallade does get knockoff. I remember that now. So he might be knockoffing here to knock off my leftovers, which would suck, but that's fine. No, he does go for the Leaf Blade. He does do a lot, so that leads me to believe that he is choice banded. I'm gonna go for another string sap here and go right back to full again. Have him be so right now he's +0. He's at neutral because that looks like to be choice banded damage. So I'm gonna string step here again. So now he's officially -1, even if his choice banded. So he's either -2 or he's -1 because it's choice band. So he does leaf blade again. Don't crit, don't crit. Okay, so he doesn't crit. That's still doing a lot of damage. So yeah, he is definitely um he's definitely choice banded. So now I'm gonna go into no into Rage Rock. Now I'm gonna go into Duraludon, and I'm just gonna click Poltergeist because he has no switch into the Poltergeist. The sleep blade is gonna hurt. I mean, the leaf blade isn't gonna hurt because I am a dummies. I think I have one more turn of Trick Room. Yeah, one more turn of Trick Room. Alright, here I'm just gonna Poltergeist because he has no switch into this Poltergeist. Oh, it's because Sibberry. Does Poltergeist fail? Okay, Poltergeist doesn't fail. So this should just KO the Gallade. Okay. So, Dummies picks up the KO. So it wasn't. Okay, I guess, wow. Leaf Blade from Adamant Galley just hurts like a truck against my Jellicent. Which is surprising, because I am a bold natured Jellicent. So he goes into... That is his... Okay, Drift them. He's probably going to Shadow Ball here. So I see no reason to not Shadow Ball. I'm going to Drampa. Because I think apart from Icy Wind, Driflin doesn't really have anything to hurt Drampa. He might do the double. He could do a double here. A double would be smart. Double would be smart because then he goes into Zygarde or Duraludon, and then he gets a bunch of momentum from there. Um, yeah, because I don't see what would this Drifloon do. It has Shadow Ball, Icy Wind, Hex, Will-O-Wisp, Paint Split, Tailwind. But I'm thinking he's gonna Shadow Ball here because you can't let the dummies stay in. So he's either gonna Shadow Ball or he's gonna Willow. He Dynamaxes. Ooh, Dynamax Max Phantasm is gonna hurt. Well, it would have hurt. I really have to hope that he went for a Ghost Move now. I wonder if this is Flare Boost Flame Orbed Drifblim. It could be. He Max Airstreams. Ooh, I'm in trouble. And Max Airstream was also smart. That was also another. That was also very smart. Um, yeah, because Max Airstream or Max Ghost, Max Phantasm both take care of Domies. I'm just gonna Dragon Pulse here. I'm not gonna Dynamax. It's a waste of a Dynamax on Tarampa. I think next Max the freaking Dripple looks so funny looking down. I think the next Max Airstream should KO Drampa. So, oh, Max Hailstorm. Okay, yeah, Drampa is definitely KO'd, 100%. Yeah, so his Drifloon picks up a KO here. So that kind of sucks, but that's kind of fine. So he's not Flare Boost. I wonder if this is Weakness Policy. I'm going to Savali. Savali's going to take a ton of damage. Plus one, yeah. This is plus one speed Drifloon. So it should outspeed my Savali, which means I should be getting a slow parting shot. So he does Max Phantasm. That is going to do a lot of damage to Savali. That did not do as much as I thought to Savali. Parting shot. This is his last turn of Dynamax, so this turn he is going to downgrade. And I'm going to swap into my Aromatisse. And if I'm not mistaken, this should be my last time I'm going to be able to set up Trick Room. At least this freely. So he successfully stalled out his Dynamax, which is really good. I'm going to Trick Room here. I think bar a crit. Actually, no, this Drifloon is -1. So I should be able to live whatever this Drifloon does. Okay, so he does withdraw, and he should withdraw to Duraludon or into his... Yeah, okay, so he goes into Duraludon, which is fine with me. That's actually perfect. So I do get up a free Trick Room. Now the question is, do I Moonblast or do I go for? Yeah, no. So everyone's still healthy, so I'm just gonna go Moonblast here. I was thinking of going for Wish Faint, but I think Moonblasting here is better. Yeah, so he Flash Cannons here, KOs my Aromatisse, which makes sense. And I'm gonna go into my dummies, and I'm just gonna Dynamax my dummies to start getting a setup sweep from here. I'm gonna Dynamax, and I think I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go for Max Phantasm. I was thinking of going for Max Quake to get the +1 Spadef on Delmies, but if he somehow predicts and swaps into the Drifblim, then I just wasted a turn of Dynamax, and right now I cannot waste any turns of Dynamaxing. Okay, so he doesn't swap out the Duraludon, so probably going for the Max Quake was the better play there, but it's just not worth that risk. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I basically am wasting a turn of Dynamaxing here. Yeah, actually, I shouldn't have Dynamaxed here. Now that I think about it, if I wasn't going for a Max Quake, I think there was no point in Dynamaxing here. Yeah, that was a big waste of Dynamax on my turn. Oh, that really sucks. That really sucks. So that's his Zygarde dog. I kind of want to go for Max Overgrowth here, but I think Max Phantasm is still better. So he goes for Protect. That actually sucks for me. I'm still gonna do a ton of damage. Yeah, that does a ton of damage. He did stall out. Yeah, this really sucks. I should not have Dynamax against the Duraludon. Got a max growth here. He does get the double protect. Oh my god, that's so aggravating. That is so aggravating. Oh, I do pick up the KO though. Oh, because I crit him. Okay. That's fine with me. Yeah, that double protect was annoying. And I think I can Grassy Glide. So the reason why I went for max growth there was so I can get Grassy Glide. So my Grassy, because I knew my Trick Room was gonna stall out there, and then I was gonna get the only way this Dummies could outspeed his team would be Grassy Glide. And nothing on his team now that Duraludon's fainted, basically all he has is Driploom left. Doesn't appreciate Grassy Glide. Yeah, so he's gonna take another 25 from Stealth Rock. And he's at 50%, and I think 50% should get KO'd by my Grassy Glide, because I am Choice Banded. So this Dummies should just pick up the KO now. Does it? It gets close to it. Doesn't. He Strength Saps. Oh, he's gonna go back to full. Oh, he doesn't go back to full. Okay, well, Dummies is at full HP. Um, I'm just gonna go to Savali. And what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna parting shot this Driplim, so that's no longer a threat. 3 minutes left. So he does Shadow Ball, which is gonna hurt Savali. I probably should multi-attack here, but I think parting shot is just better. So Savali does outspeed Driflim. I am going to go into my jelly. Do I set up Trick Room? I don't think setting up Trick Room is worth it anymore. Just string sap here. Okay, so I think I'm gonna set up Trick Room here. Because I don't know if this Driflim is weakness policy or not. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. He Shadow Balls. That's gonna hurt Jellicent. I don't think that's gonna KO the Jellicent, but it's gonna hurt. Yeah. It doesn't KO the Jellicent because I'm at -1. Because the Driflim's at -1 special attack. He does get this Def drop, which means his next Shadow Ball will pick up the KO. But I think Shadow Ball into the grass has disappear. So Shadow Ball into Anchor Shot should KO this Driflim. So let's see. So I'm gonna Shadow Ball. It's gonna do a ton of damage. He was weakness policy. That's actually really good to know. So he is weakness policy Driflim. So he's at +1 right now. He should KO the Jellicent. He does pick up the KO on the Jellicent. And I'm going to Anchor Shot here. I'm not gonna risk the. I'm not gonna risk the miss on the Poltergeist. And Delmy says pick up the last KO. Perfect. Good job, Delmies. Wow, this was close to the timer. Which, if we went to timer, then I would have actually been the one screwed over because I would have lost my trick rumor. Cause I lost my trick rumor that turn. But yeah, that was a close battle. A good game to the Atlanta Atlanta Talonflames. Very close match. Very good game. Really enjoyed it. So that's about it. Peace out, guys.